This podcast is a production of Unfiltered Studios. If you would like to know more about joining Unfiltered Studios, please visit our website at unfpod.com for more information.
We mixed. We loaded it. We edited it.
Sometimes we get so deep into conversation that we have separate segments worthy of their own place in the sun.
Here is a reshuffled mini episode.
Some people are only as good as their content. That's the other thing too. I see so many people, they will only watch a movie if they like or hate what their preference is on the actor. And I'm just like, if the premise is good, I'll go with it. Anyone can be well used. Like Spielberg can get a performance out of the worst reality TV show star, you know? And it's just, if the script is good, it's pretty hard to get.
There's probably only one actor who I dislike enough to not watch.
Okay. Which one?
Nick Cage. He's the only actor I dislike enough.
That is the greatest transition. We were talking Nick Cage tonight.
Nick Cage.
What the fuck?
He's the only actor I dislike enough to not watch if he's starring in the movie.
So Cracked
I
Magazine,
do not care for Nick Cage.
Cracked Magazine said it best, where Nick Cage mistakes like irritation with being depressed and vice versa. You know, it's like being angry and being sad are not the same emotion, and he treats it all as
he's the same guy in every film, and he's just gonna have an outburst. He's gonna lose his mind. He's gonna scream on camera.
I'm willing to lose friends over hating Nick Cage. My parents are like, "Oh, you don't like him," and I'm like, leaving Las Vegas
never liked Nick Cage.
Never liked that movie anyway. The Rock is fun because it's an ensemble movie, but he's very annoying in that one. You can watch some of his other movies. Old. Like
The Rock has no range.
Well, no, I'm talking about the movie The Rock.
Oh, okay.
With Tony Todd, Sean Connery, Ed Harris, the Alcatraz takeover movie with Sean Connery.
Okay.
Kiss of Death, I'll give him some leeway. He was well used there. It could happen to you as pleasant, but then once you get past like 8mm, Gone in 60 Seconds, and Wicker Man, I was done. I'm like, you guys can enjoy your national treasures. Like Bangkok Dangerous was an okay Hong Kong inspired Thailand movie. Knowing was kind of a fun nihilistic disaster movie. Bad Lieutenant had a lot of other bad actors who were unrecognizable because they're working with freaking Werner Herzog. And Kick-Ass, that was a role anyone could play. But yeah, then you get the Sorcerer's Apprentice, Season of the Witch, Drive Angry, and Seeking Justice is watchable. But again, anybody could have played any of those roles in that fugitive type movie. Then you got all those unbearable Ghost Riders movies, Stolen, Frozen Ground.
Oh God, Ghost Rider movies.
Outcast is unbearable because with the Anakin Skywalker. He does Left Behind. I'm not kidding. You know, Dying of the Light was an interesting, morbid watch, but then you get other stupid ones with Pay the Ghost, which stars, you know, Rick's wife from Walking Dead, video game, U.S. Indianapolis, a Russell Brand comedy, all these other bad, like Scream. Taken.
Have you seen any of his newer
That's what I'm referring to.
He's still the same guy.
Humanity Bureau,
what is
Mom
it?
and Dad, Inconceivable,
yes.
A Love Story. Yes. I'm like, kill me now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like, a score to settle.
New stuff I have seen. I've given it some chances, and it's all not for me.
I saw the one where all the monsters and apes were attacking him. Primal. I saw Kill Chain and Grand Isles. All these jujitsu was
Willy's Wonderland.
Willy's Wonderland, Prisoners of the Ghostland, Pig. I saw Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, where it's a meta role with my parents, and my sister insisted we see it because she likes Pedro Pascal and comedy and Tiffany Haddish. I wanted to leave that movie. I wanted to leave. I'm like, I'm not laughing. This is not funny.
It was that bad.
I like Neil Patrick Harris. I like him, obviously. And Tiffany Haddish is fun in the spy part, but like it went on too long. The action was actually shitty.
I'm not a Tiffany Haddish fan.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm not going to judge anyone here, buddy. But so now he's Dracula and Renfield, and I'm like, I can't even stand a minute of that. And then there's all these other stupid comedies like The Retirement Plan. I saw this other movie where he's fighting like creatures in the apocalypse called Arcadian, and it was just you want to watch a movie where you can barely see what's on screen, and it's just so poorly darkly lit, and it's neither suspenseful or interesting. I'm just like, kill me now. So now he's in a movie called Long Legs, where he's the main serial killer, and I'm like, it might be watchable, but given the hype,
because he's in prosthetics.
Yeah, but given the hype, I'm like, is it really that good? I don't know.
Nicolas Cage, I heard the movie's a bit convoluted. I heard it's good at a point, and then they start throwing too many things at the wall, and they don't
there
stick.
You go.
I hear they just
the
try
hype's
to do
gonna
too
kill
much.
it.
Yeah, I hear they try to do too much.
It's the next Scream wannabe, where people. It's the next Silence of the Lambs wannabe, and I'm just like, no thanks. But I can understand.
You can tell when the movie wants to take itself too serious, so they can get it like a nod.
Oh yeah,
you can tell.
There were other duds I would see pop up on my Hulu and Prime account, like Arsenal and the Humanity Bureau, and I'm like, this is not gonna make any sense. He's always playing a politician or a spy or a stupid everyday guy, and I think it's just fan loyalty, kind of like, dare I say, Donald Trump. People are like, he can do no wrong. I'm like, yes,
exactly.
He can. It
doesn't matter what he does, what he acts in. They don't care.
But people do this. They do it with every actor. I'm like, for instance, just about everybody on this planet loves Denzel Washington and Tom Hanks. But don't act like they've never done a movie that was just beneath them. Come on, they're better at choosing them.
Yeah,
sure. But
I am a Tom Hanks fan, but I'm not going to sit here and act like every movie he's ever done is gold.
Oh, he has plenty of movies that no one remembers, and he probably doesn't remember them either. Yeah. He's just that good. But like, so with Nick Cage, like, I understand Mandy with the hippie cult and demon biker henchmen. I understand the love for that because that's by, a cult filmmaker. I understand Color Out of Space because that's Lovecraftian, inspired. I don't know if you've seen that one or not.
What was the name again?
Color Out of Space.
Oh, I've heard of it, but if it's Nick Cage, I have not seen it.
Well, so there you go. Like, that was a movie. You should watch it just for the visuals and demonic meaning, but like, he wasn't having.
Sometimes I watch the kill count.
That might work too, but like, see, that's a movie. People are like trying to give him. It's by the director of cult movies like Hardware and Dust Devil. The guy who was thrown off the making of the 90s Island of Dr. Moreau.
Okay.
But Richard Stanley. But so it's worth seeing, but no one in that movie had to carry it. It was the visuals and the way it was done and the WTF nature of it. So here's the other thing too. I see people doing this whole, he carried it. Bullshit. No one carried anything in that movie. It's just like, there was plenty of movies where, it's a good career move for you, but I doubt it did anything for his career because people talk about, I like that movie. They don't talk, I liked him in it. I don't know. I think, you can watch some of his early 90s stuff, but like, you can watch The Family Man, you can watch Kiss of Death, you can watch Red Rock West, Wild at Heart by David Lynch. I get it, but I mean, then there's movies from the 80s where, everyone kind of got on his bandwagon because he was in stuff like Raising Arizona, but I've seen plenty of other bad stuff he was in, like Rumblefish, Valley Girl, and Firebirds, and I'm like, ugh. Vampire's Kiss? No, thank you.
I feel like I've had like a little taste of a lot of bad movies, and sometimes if Nick Cage is in it and I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it, I'll watch like some type of kill count or review or something where I can get a little taste of the movie without watching it. And I'm not gonna sign up for watching one of his patented freakouts and he's just yelling and screaming.
Oh, that's just it. I think he did it in that stupid 90s movie with Michael Biehn, and don't get me wrong, everybody gives a bad performance in it, but Deadfall, where I'm just like, this is so stupid. I don't know why he's cursing and threatening to kill everybody. It's just bottom of the barrel, but somehow did not go direct to video. But it's just like, then when he did Wicker Man, it's like that was a return, and now everyone, it's a weird fan base. I see people who are like they want him to do that, then there are others who are like,
They
oh,
expect it.
you're right. It's like it's so bad, it's good, or he makes it better.
No.
I'm like, I don't want him to do this.
I don't want him to do it either. He did that in, I forget which one of his newer movies it was, where he was in his underwear doing that, screaming his head off, losing his mind, and like I was just like, oh God.
Zondali, I think, and
Probably.
he starts putting paint on himself, and then making out with a gorgeous chick who is so not in line with him, and you're just like, stop.
Yeah, I mean, he is. I think his wife is in her 20s or something. He's married to like a 26-year-old Japanese woman or something.
Isn't that funny too? All these other people are getting in Me Too trouble, and no one's saying anything else, and you're just like, it's just like, why do these other people get a pass, and all these other people, you know,
I don't know. I'm sure something will surface about Nick Cage. He's not exactly
the closest I found is he was intoxicated and accidentally caused like some damage on like one of his wife's like hands. He was married to like a gorgeous Korean gal, but they cried no foul. They were like, oh, he's under the influence. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, he's
I don't think he's like
person.
Steven Seagal level where he's just a bad person making bottom of the barrel movies, and I don't think he's like Mel Gibson where he's an imperfect person.
I agree. His acting isn't as bad as Steven Seagal. It's not. Steven Seagal is worse. Steven Seagal is a way worse actor.
So I think that brings us to Cage's common co-star, John Travolta. Again, I like him as a dancer. I like him as a villain. Time has not been kind to this man. So, long story short, he also got in all these limited releases and video on demand movies because, for those who heard, Randall Emmett is a scumbag producer. He seemed like a nice guy in interviews, but long story short, he produced blockbuster movies like The Irishman and Street Kings and Lone Survivor, all these war and gangster movies. And he started doing some other stuff on the side, direct-to-video movies with Bruce Willis and 50 Cent. And he started tricking all these people, because he was just a Wall Street tycoon, into being in his movies, because he looked halfway legit, filming them dirt cheap in Atlanta and Louisiana. So next thing you know, Forrest Whitaker, Morgan Freeman, Kevin Spacey, Mel Gibson, Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, Christopher Walken, all these fuckers are starring in his movies, and you're just like, why? You were only on set for 2 days, and some of them were fun. Some of them were decent Dog Day Afternoon, Heat, Training Day type movies. And then after about the 10th Bruce Willis movie, couldn't do it anymore. It's just bad, insufferable. I'm like, this is Seagal level now. This is Eric Roberts level. I love Eric Roberts. He's a fun B-movie actor, always fun as a psycho or goofy guy, but like, even he will admit he's done some shit for money. And it was just one of those, I'm like, this is bad even by direct-to-video standards. This is bad. And Travolta, he's done his share. Let me go for the loop real quickly. So, yeah, Face Off, I understand a lot of people like it. I was never crazy on it. But, like, I loved Travolta when he did stuff like Broken Arrow, Pulp Fiction, obviously, Blowout, Get Shorty. He was really good with comedy. And then I see him work with Ty West. Before Ty West does the Maxine trilogy, he did a little scene psycho thriller western called Valley of Violence, where he and Ethan Hawke got to play off each other. And it was just awesome. He's playing a crooked marshal, and it was fun. And even Larry Fassenden, the B-movie filmmaker, made a cameo. Yeah.
He is not appreciated enough. John Travolta is not appreciated enough for what he did with that character in Hairspray.
Anytime my mother films, like choreographs, like she likes to come up with a fun dance concept for parties. She'll do funny dance moves inspired by what famous celebrities do. She'll do the Conan O'Brien, which is, he does the funny lift up his overalls, like he's a puppet, and then she'll do the Travolta where he does the Saturday Night Fever pose, and it's always funny. Everyone, even if they've never seen any of those dance movies he was in, like Grease, they know what you're talking about. He's a dance guy.
It's crazy because I talked to my father earlier today about John Travolta, and he said,
"Hi, Crystal's dad."
He said in his words, John Travolta cannot act his way out of a paper bag, is what he said.
Oh,
And I think it's interesting because he was
did he
so
hate
good
Urban
in
Cowboy?
Hairspray. He was so good in Hairspray. He put on that fat suit, he sang and danced, and he was so good in that role. And I'm like, this might have been the best thing he did since Grease. That might have been the last really good role he was in.
He
He
was
played
good at
somebody's
Hairspray. Yeah.
he played somebody's mother, and he killed that role.
Yeah.
I was like, where's his award? He deserved some. He deserved a nod, a nom, a something, because he really killed that
When
role.
you give him a good role, he will kill it. Like
He should have did that
he
on
was
Broadway.
he was on The Devil's Reign, which is rumored to be the one that caused him to convert to Scientology. He was in Carrie,
Oh God!
obviously.
And then that Scientology movie. Don't get me
And say
started
what you
on
want
that.
about him and Olivia Newton-John, they had charisma together. So I'm
They
like,
were great. I loved Grease.
he's in this awesome HBO movie. If you ever seen it, it doesn't work all the way, but it's well done. It's a good idea on paper, where it's showing an alternate America, where you reverse the African American and white Americans. It's not going to agree
Oh,
with everybody, but it's a good Twilight Zone type movie where uh, he's being just a race reversal. It's just one of those, oh,
oh.
gotcha. But I mean, in Phenomenon and Michael, those were my dad's favorite movies growing up. He's like, every other movie Travolta does is pretty stupid, but he's really good there. And seeing him be a Bill Clinton inspired politician in the dark comedy Primary Colors, and the hostage taker trying to make a point in Mad City, and Civil Action, General's Daughter, even the So Bad It's Good, Battlefield Earth, and Swordfish, just like, so
that was terribly bad.
Which one?
Battlefield.
Oh yeah, it's bad. No, don't get me wrong, it's shit, but I love making fun of it. I used to hate it growing up, and now it's like, if you want to see how not to make a movie, that is a must-see bad movie, like The Room.
What was it? All the out of place Dutch angles and all the it was
Yes.
so bad. And then
I'm glad you know about Dutch angles. I see so many people use that term, and like, you don't have to see a Dutch movie to get what I mean. You use that shot when something's important. But
they just were throwing it in every other scene, and the dialogue was awful. Like, it was terrible.
And
it's not even
Buck
that the makeup
Rogers.
was bad. Because the makeup was kind of cool, how they applied it to something that also had
And Forrest Whitaker said in a funny interview that he and Travolta approached it just like Pulp Fiction. I'm like, that's a long way from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, bye.
How do these aliens talk? I'm like, well, they don't talk very intelligibly, that's for sure.
Yeah, they were.
So he hams it up in the Punisher movie. He reprises the Get Shorty role. He is in a few noir movies and stupid comedies. And yeah, like I say, then he does Hairspray. He does the Taken to Pelham 1-2 Free remake, and which no one should ever see. He does Old Dogs with Robin Williams, which is another bad Disney comedy. And then
that Mob Boss movie. What was the mob movie he did that was bad? Gotti was bad.
Oh yes. Oh. And
Gotti.
That was one of those.
You could tell he thought he was doing so good.
Well, that's just it. Like, he gave it his best shot. It's like, no, you're not Gotti. But like,
he thought he killed it.
I bet he did. I thought he was Oscar. He thought he was Oscar worthy.
He did. You could tell he thought he was killing it.
What's so funny though is the negative hype made people appeal to it. Like Rotten Tomatoes, that was one of the first times where people realized, oh, Rotten Tomatoes is actually crooked. Like, they took a bribe because they saw the bad reviews that were coming in early, and so they're like, they raised the interested level as like, a movie that's only playing in 2 theaters in LA and 80% of people want to see it. No.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Gotcha.
And so I see him in Oliver Stone's Savages as a DEA agent who's foul mouthed and kind of funny. He's in that stupid Luc Besson spy comedy From Paris with Love. I don't think it's a good movie, but he's very good in it. He does some Kirstie Alley sitcoms because he's friends with her. Then he does this awful Robert De Niro movie where they're like Bosnian and American war criminals trying to kill each other. Then he does this heist movie called The Forger, which I thought was okay. And then he does even more video on demand movies. Like, he plays a guy repairing broken electrical grids. That's pretty boring. He does a movie no one saw, directed by Jackie Earle Haley, called Criminal Activities. Then he's on American Crime Story. I thought he did okay on that, on the OJ one. But
yeah,
Yeah, I Am Rats is an okay revenge
Wasn't
movie.
Sarah Paulson in that?
Yeah, I think she was in that season with Cuba Gooding Jr. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Then he does an awful racing movie called Trading Paint, a boring mystery movie called The Poison Rose with Morgan Freeman. Then he appears in a Pitbull music video, and then he stars in the infamous The Fanatic, directed by Limp Bizkit's Fred Durst.
I was waiting for that to come up.
You were waiting. Oh man,
I was waiting for that.
I had to suffer for some bad movies with you, homie. So now he's been appearing in Capital One ads as Santa Claus, and those are okay, I guess.
Oh no, John Travolta.
Oh man, so he did a Bruce Willis movie, and then he did a gangster movie playing a sheriff, and
just one after another, non-memorable.
I love this though. His latest movie called Cash Out. How inspired! So he must have asked Sam Jackson, "Hey, can I take over the Capital One ads?" Because it's so coincidental. But yeah, he's starring in this piece of shit movie called Cash Out, where he plays a thief going out for one more heist. And so, long story short, I was just looking at the trivia. He's co-starring with some other rappers and has-been actors, and basically, the executive producer had to finish the rest of the movie because the main producer just left town unexpectedly one day. I'm like, see,
not him skipping town. That's crazy.
I don't get it. Like, after I give you 5 freebies, but then
they
after
must have some sort of contract.
I guess, but I am also surprised that Nick Cage has not been in too many of them, let alone. Why hasn't Nick Cage done more stuff for the Asylum? Why has he not been in Sharknado 7?
Right. A24 or something. Mix it up.
Yeah, there you go. A24.
You know what to expect.
Have him be on The Walking Dead as a zombie who gets killed. That'd be funny.
Yeah, mix it up. Like all these old actors, they do the same thing, like Tom Cruise.
We'll return after these messages.
Do you ever find yourself thinking about who would win in a fight between Goku and Superman? Hi, I'm James Gavsey, and on the Who Would Win show, me and my co-host Ray ignore anything important happening in the outside world and debate fictional battles between characters from comics, movies, and video games.
We got a new show every week, and almost always am I the winner.
Yeah, not true, Ray.
In the past, we've discussed such matches as Captain America versus Darth Vader, Solid Snake versus the Iron Giant, classic matchups like RoboCop versus Terminator, and even the Muppets versus Sesame Street.
That one was crazy. So if you're a fan of geek culture and love a spirited debate, check out the Who Would Win show wherever you get your podcasts, or check us out at whowouldwinshow.com.
Follow us on the web on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The podcast is available on Podbean, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Anchor, Apple, and anywhere else podcasts are available. Feel free to review our show and leave comments on any of those sites. Thanks a million for listening.
It's a jacked up